Still at IFA, and we have a look at the new HP tablets which got announced here. So we have 3 in a row. First one, 10-inch device, which is coming with an Intel Atom SoC. But then we have two other devices. It's the HP NYX2 13.3 and the NYX2 15.4 or 15.6. As you can see here, they are quite both very big. They have the speakers here on the side, so we have 2 front-facing speakers on both tablets. Both tablets are coming with a very high premium aluminum cover or aluminum case, so it's a unibody case, what you can see here. And we have a kickstand integrated, but it does not work as well as it does on the Microsoft Surface Pro, so they doesn't click in here, so it's very hard to push that. It's not that easy, but for sure it's probably a bit more stable. We have to find it out in full review. But anyways, here we can also see that we have a full HD display. It is coming with an Intel Core M SoC. We have 4 gigs of RAM, 128 gigabytes of SSD storage, and for sure we have also a few ports. We have a USB port, a micro SD slot, as well as a full HDMI port. And on the other side we have another USB port, as well as the charging dock and the audio connector. On the bottom there is only connector for the new cover which is available. So this one has a battery integrated, so you can see you have backlit, although it's not connected with the tablet. And it's also coming with Bluetooth, so as you can see here, I have to get it up somehow. Whoop. So I can write although it's not connected, so that's quite great addition, also in comparison to the Microsoft Surface Pro 3. And what we also have here is a stylus. This is the active stylus which we know from the HP tablets. But what we see here, what we saw earlier, that it is not as accurate, and especially sometimes it just does not recognize our inputs. So here we go. So we have to wait till the hardware is final and we can see it in our own tests. But so far, we're not quite happy with how the stylus work. And then otherwise, let's go to the next one. We have the bigger version here, also full HD, but here we got a 500 gigabyte HDD storage inside, but 8 gigs of RAM, and for sure also the Intel Core M SoC inside. Otherwise, there are no big differences. It has same kickstand, a few more ports on the side. Here we have 2 USB ports and full HDMI port, and for sure on the other side we have a full SD slot as well as a charging dock here. And yeah, so there's also a difference in the keyboard dock. We can see here that the trackpad is on the right side, and also it's a kind of maybe a bit bigger here, and so it probably is a bit more desktop feeling. Maybe you wouldn't take the 15.6-inch one device with you because it's quite heavy. It has a weight of about 1.8 kilograms. Tablet alone, and with the keyboard, it has about 2.4 kilograms, so quite heavy. Also, the smaller one has a weight of about 1.2 kilograms, and with the keyboard it has about 1.8. So quite heavy devices, and although they're using the latest Intel Core M SoC, where they were able to build quite thin devices, so maybe this is a problem for those devices because they're actually quite heavy because of the metal they're using. And then price point is for the 13.3 version, it's starting at $749 with 128 gigs and 4 gigs of RAM, and $799 for the 13.3 version with 128 gigs of SSD storage and 4 gigs of RAM, and also the $749 for the bigger 15.6-inch version for 500 gigabyte HDD storage and 4 or 8 gigs of RAM. So that's it. I say thank you for watching.